You know, it's funny
Hello.
because
Let me see you. Stop leaning down. Hey, what's going on?
nothing much. Nothing much. You know what makes me? I'm nervous because I'm excited. I'm very excited because I created NevaStop apparel. I'm not real big in business. I never
Don't
been.
say that. First of all, with this conversation, how we gonna start? You're not gonna say you're not big in business. You are. You're gonna walk in your power. Hi, Tamika. You're not gonna say that. You are big in business. You are big in business.
Right.
We walk in power and we walk in, you know, expectations, and it pleases God when we walk in power and we say things in power. So you are big in business, and you are at the top of the chain. We are who we say we are, and we walk in power.
You're right.
Okay?
You're right.
All right.
You're right. Let me correct that because before I didn't have the confidence of what I have now.
Great.
And that's just upbringing. So to create something that a lot of people are connecting to, and then I'm making connections with people like you and a few other great, you know, guests that I've had on my little show, it means a lot. So for me to be nervous it's just happy nervous because I feel like I'm in the right direction. But I wanted to talk about you because it's about you. You know. Okay. So for the
okay, go ahead. Let's go.
For those, you ready?
Yes.
So for those who don't know, you are the boss. And then when I say boss, meaning you are a strong, powerful woman that has her own big brand international media firm called MOREMEDIA. How did you begin MOREMEDIA? Like how was that born? Because
Sure. Well, just to give you some inspiration, so you I hope you could just take a breather. You more relaxed now?
Yeah, I'm relaxed now. I'm
okay, good. Don't be nervous. We just having a conversation. Yeah. First of all, I just want you to know I'm not a celebrity. I'm just, you know, I'm just walking in God's great, you know, goodness, and humility is key with me. Yes. You know, so I'm excited to talk to you. It's an honor that you're having me. You're a celebrity to me because you made enough time, you know, took time to want to interview me. But I started my career out as a television person. I grew up in the projects, born and raised. No one looked like me, so I wanted to get a job in TV, and because I noticed that TV had power. And so I got a job in TV, and while I was at these TV stations, I noticed that, oh my God, all the big dogs rolling in. Hey, Nero. I got a job in TV, and I noticed that people of color did not have managers. They didn't have publicists. So a lot of our favorite stars, when their careers were wrapping up, it was like, what do they do next? Right. So oftentimes we will find that the careers we choose, God chooses them for us. I thought I was going to be this television star, but no, God had another plan. I launched my company to help others build their brands, and to help them figure out what was next. But you know what? It wasn't like it was overnight. I had a fear in doing it because I was at Fox. I was happy with my job, and David Tyree he got an offer to go to the Super Bowl, and we became great friends, like brothers and sisters, because he came to Fox, and he was like, I'm going to Super Bowl. And I was like, I'm going to help you go to Super Bowl. And we went that year. It was 2012. You know, the Giants were playing the Patriots, and they won. And at that time, I said, David, not only are we going to go, but I'm going to help you get some key interviews. And guess what? I just walked out on faith. But when I got back to New York, and my boss at Fox was like, you know what, we're going to hey, Turtle Man, everybody say big up, big reggae dancehall king. When I got back to New York, my boss said he's going to lay off everyone. And I knew that was my Jonah and the whale moment, you know, because I did not leave Fox when I started my company. I had a fear. And all of us have fear of doing something. So it was like a rock in a hard place. Either I step out on MOREMEDIA, because I had started it in 2009, but it did not blow up until I left and I stopped having fear. And when God opened that door for me, not, you know, to be afraid, because here I was getting a paycheck every week. I didn't want to leave that, right? Yeah. But what happened was when I left that, God provided resources. He was divine. You understand?
Yes.
So when you
Yes.
talk about yourself and your business, you got to speak in power.
Right.
You will be the top. Everyone will know your company's name. You know, NevaStop Apparel, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yep.
Never stop. And that's beautiful because in the Bible it says 365 times have no fear. So, you know, right now you may think Never Stop is small, but everybody on here knows what Never Stop is. And they all came here to listen to our interview by the grace of God. So they know about it. So
Yes,
what I found was when we stepped out on faith, big things happened.
right.
Because I didn't know publicity. Like I didn't know End Zone from AutoZone.
Right.
You know, but God put T.O. on my lap. He put David Tyree. I didn't know football at all. But
Right.
remember, God qualifies us. That's right, Mika. And this young lady that's on here, Tamika, she can
Yes.
testify because she's one of my players' #1 fan. At that time, I had David Tyree. And then Steven Jackson, who is, to me, still the #1 running back in the world hierarchy as his publicist.
Okay.
You know, because he had heard about me. He actually did not hear about me. What happened was his financial planner referred me to him, and the rest is history.
Wow.
The rest is history.
Wow,
Right,
that's
me?
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's real beautiful. That's
Yes.
strong too. And it's funny because I do talk highly of my brand as far as my motivation and how I see things and how I view things, because like I tell Walt and I tell everybody I have on the show, like the brand isn't about the clothes. It's about connecting with people. It's about helping others. And I wanted to create I wanted to be like Master P of the because I'm from Maryland, so the DMV.
Of the
So I
DMV.
right. So
That's right, and you will.
So and I see it's grown. I'm not gonna lie. Within the 2 months, past 2 months, it's grown phenomenal. And like I told people, it's not for me. I give back every month. I give back as much as I can. And so I believe and I feel confident because I'm like, these big brands don't have nothing on me, and I do speak like that. It's just
right.
I don't know. Today was just. Well, I was so excited for over a week to talk to you.
Oh my God, I am so honored. I am really, really, really so honored to talk to you, and it will grow because you're already planting those seeds for it to grow with your show and your humility and your kindness. Those are the formulas for success. I mean, the most humble people are the most successful. Even though you may see arrogant people, that's short lived, and you don't want to stop being who you are. You know, for me, the obstacles came in because I really care. I love hard, and I go, if I'm in, I'm all in. And I'm like, you know, we look around and we say, why all the mean people winning? But they're not. It's short-lived. So what you need to do is keep doing what you're doing, and the whole world is going to know your name because the last shall be first.
Definitely. Oh, I'm going to remember that. That's very powerful. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. So
You're welcome.
I wanted to know, pretty much growing up, for that, what you're willing to tell us, what kind of things are the type of things you had to, endure? How did you overcome those? Because I know everybody, hits a point in their life where they have to go through pain, suffering, depression, whatever the case may be, trials and tribulations. How did you, what type of trials did you go through that you're willing to share with us, and how did you overcome those?
Well, I went through a lot of trials. I was sexually assaulted as a teenager. I was, I had triplets in 2001, and they all died within 7 months, all naturally. One of my sisters, who I was very close with, died of AIDS. And right after she died of AIDS, well, before she died of AIDS, our father was found dead in a house. We don't even know how he died.
Wow.
He was found dead in the house. But I just say I'm so blessed that God chose me for those things, because I'm able, with the people that I work with, I'm able to encourage them. Hi, James, who grew up with me in the bricks, so he know my story. Hi, James. But what I say is that I want people to look at me as a work in progress, and whoever's listening, hi, Blanca Fina. Blanca is the hottest artist in Miami. She is the truth.
I've
and
heard
she's
Blanca.
fighting. Oh no, she's the truth. She's my sister, and she's fighting in April. The world's gonna know her name. And the reason why I'm glad these things happened to me was because I'm able to help my dear friends like Blanca, James, Tamika, whoever's watching, to let them know that no matter what it is that you're going through, you will get through it. and you will persevere. And I'm glad God chose me because I'm able to talk to you humbly. I'm able to thank God for all the great things I'm doing. Hey, Marshall. Marshall's #1 in boxing. So through all of my pitfalls, like, you know, even when my babies were dying in the hospital, the doctors came to me and said, we're 100% sure you're HIV positive. And I said, how can I be HIV positive? I've never taken drugs. I said, did I hug my sister? At that time, I had to wait a week before the results came back. And sure enough, the doctors were wrong. But I say all that to say I'm honored that I went through all of these things because I appreciate life. I love people. I always have. Humility is #1, and my drive and my focus, even when bad things happen, I'm able to get through it. Jesus Christ became the center of my life. Not on the side, he became my center. And I needed Jesus Christ to be my center so that I could get through all the things I've gotten through.
Definitely.
#1, especially in this business, you have to have not just a thick skin, but a tortoise shell. And Marshall, who's in boxing, he can tell you that right now. You have to have a thick tortoise shell skin to get through what you're going through. So I thank God for everything that I've went through.
Wow. That I did not know. And wow, that's very inspiring.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's very inspiring because a lot of people, they get hit hard with like things like that. It will hurt a lot of people and will stop a lot of people in their tracks.
Definitely.
People,
definitely. And Frank Lucas is my godfather. You already know his story. Hey, Prince Carter. So, like, you know what? Like I said, you know, we're all works in progress. No one is better than the other. Right. And I've had some traumatic things happen with some of my clients. I mean, I've worked with some of the best in the business, and they've taught me, and we've taught each other. We've grown because even as their publicists, we're mentors. We're friends. We help them out. Terrell Owens, I mean, we're brother and sister right now. I've seen him struggle. I've seen Steven Jackson go through it in the NFL. I've seen, you know, and I have CEOs that work on Wall Street that had to watch, you know, their portfolios, you know, through volatility. But for me, growing up in the ghetto, I'm blessed to, you know, work with everyone that I work with. The CEO is the same as the doorman. So I'm just really blessed with all of this, you know, life lessons. So, you know, we're all just, like I said, works in progress. And I'm still growing. I'm still learning. I'm still excited to see what God has for me. Yeah. So, you know, we're never, and just for you with your clothing line, don't ever think somebody is big, you know, because at one point you can name so many brands you haven't heard from again, right? They were hot at that moment. So that goes to tell you that, you know what? You have what it takes. You know, humility, hard work gets us there, right? But humility is what's going to keep us there.
Absolutely.
And looking out for everyone and appreciating everyone for who they are. And when things don't work out, that you still are loyal and you still love the people that blessed your life.
Absolutely.
You know, and that's the #1 thing. And that's how I am. I'm grateful for every opportunity. I'm grateful for every person that took me under their wing. And I'm grateful for every experience. Just because something didn't work out, or this client didn't work out, or, you know, this situation didn't work in your favor, it was a lesson and a blessing from God. And you owe that person for the lesson. And you should still be respectable and loyal and kind and grateful. Definitely. And that's my motto. And that's what's got me through these, you know, past 2 decades.
Wow. See, you could tell. I could spiritually, you're it's so strong. So it rubs off of you, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it through here.
Thank you.
It's that strong, and I'm thankful. Thank you.
Hey, my niece on the check-in. Hey.
What's going on?
Say hi to my niece. She's a supermodel. That's my niece right there.
Oh, well, how you doing? What's her name?
My niece. You see how she just joined? She's a little Hawa.
Hawa.
You see her right there? She just joined. Hi, boo.
Yep, I see her. Okay, nice to meet
you.
Belkis.
Say hi to Belkis.
Belkis? Yes. Oh, the one. Hey, how you doing now? How you doing?
Hi, Belle. But yeah, like, you know, it's all about us. You know, to whom much is given, much is required.
Yes.
So, I mean, for me, it's a constant growing thing. I'm getting my master's in divinity right now. Okay. So not only am I, you know, juggling clients, I'm also helping to launch News Nation, a great network, into national network. So in addition to me doing that, I'm getting my master's in divinity. So like I said, it's important that we continue to grow and we continue to learn. Absolutely, you know, everything we're doing. So with you in clothing, you know, don't be afraid to hit someone up that you hit. Have you hit Master P up?
I tried. All the time. I'm trying. I'm
On
sending
Instagram,
messages.
have you hit him up? Okay, I got to give you a connection to Master P. But,
Okay.
you know, but what I'm saying is don't be afraid to reach out and say, hey, you're my role model. You're my inspiration. Yeah. Can I talk to you through Zoom? Can I meet you for coffee or whatever? Never be afraid. Hey, Prince Carter, never be afraid to reach out to who, you know, those who inspire you, you know?
Definitely. See, and it's funny because Master P and I are both from Louisiana. So that's where, and I know his story, and that's why I wanted to be for our culture, because it's not many of us that's for us and by us. We kind of lose.
Right.
Some of us lose our way, you know, because the money, the fame, popularity, and what got you there is, you know, is gone, and now you're falling off. Like you said, you know, big brands, they're no longer here no more. So that's why I wanted to continue to make a difference in that. And just hearing you talking your story so far, I mean,
thank you.
It's amazing. It's truly amazing. And congratulations of getting your going back for your master's. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So thank you so much. I'm just as you see, I'm just a regular person. Yes. You know, I'm no celeb, I'm just a regular person. And that's what it's about, being a regular everyday person. I'm excited by you. You know, I'm excited by everyday people that's in this grind trying to make it and stay focused. Yes. And that's what keeps me going. And that's the, you know, the main thing that I would like to leave a legacy of someone that, you know, kept going. That was a work in progress. I'm perfectly imperfect. Yes. And I want everyone to know that no matter where they are right now, God goes before us. God's been to our future, so he knows. Always remember that. God saw our future. Yes. So, you know, we're royalty, and you should expect royalty back.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, that warms my heart. That really does. That does. Oh, woo, I feel strong right now.
Thank you so much. And I hope you're more relaxed. And I hope that, you know, this conversation was a blessing to you and everyone that's watching. And, you know, you keep my contact. If I could ever be of any service or assistance to you, consider it done.
Definitely. Thank you. And then same thing, anything that I could do, I'm always wanted to help as much as possible. So anything I could do, any support, let me know. No questions asked. I'm there. I'll find a way.
You're welcome. Thank you. And to all your viewers on More Media Hits at Instagram. And I want to thank you to Walter, and I want to thank you for your time and even considering me. It's an honor.
Thank you. Oh, it's an honor having you. So I really greatly appreciate you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm not going to hold you up. I know you're busy. You're probably tired. You're probably tired. Got more work to do.
No problem.
So thank you. But I'm definitely going to get in touch, and I would love to send you some stuff. You know,
please do.
You know, never stop.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And it's an honor and a blessing, and you take care.
You too now. Thank you. Thank you.
You too. Bye-bye.